There's something disturbingly fascinating about characters whose job it is to take lives. If you're an anime fan who needs a little more Hitman action in your life, you should know that there are some fascinating anime where the protagonist is an assassin. Some, like the shonen hit Assassination Classroom, manage to be fairly cheerful and wholesome despite their content. Other shows, like Darker Than Black, are as gritty and intense as the subject matter implies. No matter what your taste in hired executioners, you're sure to find something on this list that appeals to you. 9. Gunslinger Girl. The Italian social welfare agency gives girls who are about to pass away a second chance at life by rebuilding their bodies with cybernetic implants. But instead of simply allowing them to get on with their lives afterwards, they wipe their memories and turn them into ruthless assassins. While the girls are incredible at what they do, they know that something is missing in their lives, the past that they left behind. 8. Phantom Requiem for the Phantom. In a version of America that's overrun with mafia-related crimes, a group called Inferno dispatches a hyper-powered human weapon called Phantom or Ein. When a Japanese tourist accidentally sees her finishing a job, she kidnaps him with the help of Inferno's leader, Scythe Master. His memories are wiped, and he's given a codename Zwei. Can he find out his true identity? Will he ever be able to escape Inferno, or is he stuck doing their dirty work forever? 7. Blade of the Immortal. Manji is one of the most terrifying swordsmen in feudal Japan. Known as the 100-Man Killer, he's taken down 100 innocent men. He's also immortal thanks to a curse placed on him by an 800-year-old nun named Yabikuni. Yabikuni agrees to lift the curse if he atones for his crimes by assassinating 1,000 evil men. He soon teams up with Rin Asano, a teenage girl who wants help avenging her parents. At first, Manji doesn't want to get involved, but he soon changes his mind, and the two embark on their journey together. 6. Codebreaker. After Sakura Kuji witnesses a teenage boy setting a group of people on fire, she's understandably horrified, and even more so when she discovers that the perpetrator is in her class. His name is Ryo Agami, and he's a code breaker, that is, a secret government agent who exacts justice on those the government can't legally punish using special powers. While he's pursuing his obligations, Sakura is trying to get him to stop being so violent. 5. Black Cat. Train Hardnet is an infamous assassin who works under the name Black Cat. He doesn't care much about human life, and happily dispatched with his targets. But when he meets Saya Minatsuki, his outlook on life changes. He no longer yearns to be violent, and wanted to downgrade to bounty hunting instead. But the organization he worked for, Kronos, isn't exactly thrilled with his decision. He can't just walk away from the assassin life he's going to have to fight. 4. Rurouni Kenshin. In the past, Kenshin Himura was renowned as the Hidokiri Batusai, a merciless assassin who could take on any foe. But these days, Kenshin is disillusioned about his past. He's a pacifist who wants to avoid hurting others at all costs. Unfortunately for Kenshin, old enemies and new opponents alike seek to challenge him. That means that whether he likes it or not, he's going to have to fight if he wants to protect the people he loves. 3. Akame Ga Kill. After Tatsumi arrives in the big city from a remote village, he stays with a seemingly lovely family who turn out to be violent monsters. Night Raid, a branch of the Revolutionary Army that focuses on assassination, shows up to take them down. Tatsumi is horrified at first, but once he understands Night Raid's intentions, he ends up becoming one of their key members. Together, they work to take down some of the most corrupt members of society. 2. Assassination Classroom. Assassination Classroom might look silly, but it's actually an incredible show. A tentacle monster with a smiley face head threatens to blow up Earth unless he's allowed to tutor a group of middle schoolers in the fine art of assassination. At first, the kids struggle to figure it out, but after just a few short months they go from powerless kids to warriors who can take on any enemy they encounter. The only problem is, they're starting to love their teacher too much to assassinate him, and he may not be what he seems to be. 1. Darker Than Black. After Heaven's Gate appears in South America and Hell's Gate appears in Japan, people called contractors, that is, people with mysterious powers, begin to appear. Operating in this world is a contractor named Hei who takes on assassination gigs for a shadowy group called the Syndicate. All the while he's also trying to unravel a plot that might wipe out the contractors for good.